Tensions remained high at the first Jersey City Board of Education meeting since the JCEA's election night victory, which included the board bringing back video recording of public speakers and the teachers union walking out early once again. The night also included a debate over the recent report card night protest, with election rivals Matt Schapiro, a member of the Parents for Excellence campaign with a child in Jersey City Public Schools, and JCEA President Ronnie Greco sharing opposing viewpoints regarding the protest. Schapiro spoke first, stating that the teachers' protest was essentially employees disobeying their boss when told to do something they don't want to do, and that the idea was destructive.
What I do think is a little bit alarming is the idea that the employees of an organization decide to go against what they're being told by their employers. I think that there are rules in life, and one of those rules, unfortunately, is that when we are told what to do by, I think anyone who's had a job is familiar with the idea of being asked to do something they don't want to do. And because the way that the world works is that when you have a job, you do what your employer asks. I was a little bit alarmed by what was occurring last night. And again, I don't think that in itself was a big deal. But I do think that if that sort of idea continues, that it's quite dangerous and quite destructive. And the environment here at this meeting is quite alarming as well. It seems that if a public speaker wants to be applauded, they can come up here and trash the district or criticize the district, and then they will get applause. Or if they don't, at best, they agree with silence, and that's fine. But the ugliness and the vitriol that I've seen at this meeting and previous meetings on social media, I think is dangerous.
Later on in the meeting, Greco responded to Schapiro, reminding him that New Jersey is a blue state with laws that favor public sector unions.
But I hear what Mr. Shapiro is saying, and I respect what he's saying. And I encourage the folks behind me to listen when people speak, even though it's tempting to yell because it's an emotional issue. But I hear you, sir, and I understand what you're saying, and I respect what you're saying. Unfortunately, whether you agree, disagree, and I always say this, New Jersey is a blue state. It's a union state, whether you agree with it or not. Those are the laws. I didn't write the laws. We're governed by a contract. We are public workers. There is something called EPP, Established Past Practice. So since 1971 or 72, the report card evenings began at 6:30. Last year, we did comply with Dr. Lyles. She did call me. She said I wanted to be at 6 o'clock. We complied. We did. We filed the protocols. We filed the grievance on October 21st, 2013. To date, the district refuses to hear it. No one up in that human resources department, because it's a carousel of people coming and going, will hear the grievance. So we did go to PERC. We had 3 conferences there through all of the attorneys. Now we have Ms. Blackburn is here as the legal counsel. This started back when Scott Evelyn was here, then it went under Deborah Shannon. Now Ms. Blackburn is here. PERC directed us, they said, Mr. Taylor, Mr. Greco, are you in negotiations? Yes, we are. Take your 6:30 issue and negotiate it since you are at the bargaining table. Now, I have all the dates, which I'm going to email to you, Dr. Lyles, because Dr. Dakar stated in the newspaper on Tuesday, I believe it was, that you're open for dialogue. I'm glad to hear that, and I'm going to wrap this up. Because every time we met in your office, you told me it's not up for discussion. It's not up for negotiation. I can't back down on it.
Thank you, Mr. Greco.
So, with closing, I will email you the dates because I was in your office. We did discuss this. And the other day, I was about 15 feet from you on the 8th floor.
We have a number of
speakers
tonight. You should give everybody 5 minutes.
I'll give you a call.
Thank you.
And set that meeting up. So, thank you for your support. Thank you for the board members who are going out for your service. Again, we are professionals. We always look forward to working with you. Work with us.
After the public speaking portion of the night, which included heated questions and commentary by many teachers, as well as the entire Children's First team, including soon-to-be board members Gerald Lyons and Lorenzo Richardson, the JCEA walked out before Superintendent Dr. Marsha Lyles and the board could respond to the issues raised. I'm Michael Shurin with Hudson County View, the eye of the community.